Welcome back everyone to SecurityCompliance.io, your CMMC compliance platform by Intersec Inc. We are a CMMC-AB registered provider organization. If you are preparing for CMMC certification and would like to learn how C3PAOs will assess your CMMC Level 1 compliance, this video is for you. This is the fourth of our video series that provides guidance on CMMC assessment as proposed by DoD and CMMC accreditation body, CMMC-AB. We provide a variety of CMMC services, which include assessment, advisory, consulting, and managed security services for full coverage of administrative and technical CMMC requirements. The intro to the CMMC assessment is covered in full detail in our first video. You can look at the link in the description below or refer to the playlist on the right-hand side of the screen. So I will not go over this information at this time. Feel free to pause the video to read over this information if you wish. Before we discuss the AC.1.004 practice in regards to how it would be assessed by C3PAOs, let's go ahead and go over a brief background about the practice itself. Currently, we are discussing CMMC Level 1 with our focus on access control, which has 4 associated practices. AC.1.004 is about controlling information that is publicly posted. Using NIST 800-171 as a source for discussion, let us look into what AC.1.004 means. Here, we're going to focus on legislation, which specifically says that the public is not authorized to view non-public information. This is going to be focusing on your organizational systems that can be specifically accessed by the public, whether it be your website, a product you offer, or any other good or service that the public can access. In the CMMC point of view, this means that you ensure that federally classified information, or FCI, is not accessible to the public by any means. You can do this by ensuring that you track what employees or users publish on those public systems that you have given access to. And you want your priority focus to be on limiting or controlling any information that's going to be posted on said systems. Let us go over an example to understand the AC.1.004 practice a bit further. You are head of marketing for your company and want to become better known by your customers. You decide to start issuing press releases about your company projects. Your company gets FCI, or federally classified information, from doing work for the federal government. Because you recognize the need to control sensitive information, including FCI, you carefully review all information before posting it on the company website or releasing it to the public. Furthermore, you only allow certain employees to post to that website. The reason why this is important is because if you're getting FCI from a governmental source, you have to ensure that that information is being protected. So, in this example, ensuring that only certain employees can access what is being posted on the website and reviewing all that information, you are ensuring that no sensitive information is leaked. The assessment procedure is covered in full detail in a previous video. You can refer to the link in the description below or the playlist on the right-hand side of the screen, as aforementioned. The assessment procedure is important, however, as the assessment procedure is used to produce assessment findings. These findings reflect or are subsequently used to help determine if the practice has been satisfied. Now, let us go over the AC.1.004 assessment objectives. The first one is individuals authorized to post or process information on publicly accessible systems are identified. The second, procedures to ensure FCI is not posted or processed on publicly accessible systems are identified. The third, a review process is in place prior to posting of any content to publicly accessible systems. The fourth, content on publicly accessible systems is reviewed to ensure that it does not include FCI. And finally, the fifth is mechanisms are in place to remove and address improper posting of FCI. The AC.1.004 assessment objects are going to be the same as the previous videos, so if you would like, you can pause at this time to read through them. But to re-emphasize, assessment objects identify the specific items being assessed and can include specifications, mechanisms, activities, and finally, individuals. The assessment methods are also going to be the same, so feel free to pause to read through them as well. But to be specific, the assessment methods are focusing on the examine, interview, and test method. When examining, AC.1.004 Practice Implementation. A C3PAO may examine one or more of the following artifacts from each list. For example, for the Examine section, they might look at the list of users authorized to post public content on organizational systems. For interviewing, they might interview personnel with information security responsibilities. And for Inspect, mechanisms implementing management of publicly accessible content. Here are some references to other security standards related to AC.1.004. For example, you can map AC.1.004 to NIST SP 800-171 Revision 1, 3.1.22. If you would like to learn more about CMMC, please check some of the very useful resources on the screen at this time. They will also be included in the description below for your convenience. One quick way to keep up to date on CMMC and any of its changes and updates is to subscribe to our mailing list at intersecinc.com/contact us. We invite you to get a free CMMC Level 1 self-assessment and generate a gap report at our CMMC compliance platform, www.securitycompliance.io. If you liked this video, please click on the like button and subscribe for more content. Turn on post notifications as well if you'd like to be alerted the next time we post, as we are going to continue posting more videos on CMMC. Thank you, and see you guys next time.